Salem.
And Dusty.
And you are listening to the Sock Drawer Podcast on Realm of the Mist Entertainment. Oh boy, fucking Sock Drawer's going.
No, it's the Sock Drawer Podcast.
The Sock Drawer Podcast is going.
Can you get it right?
Look for us on sockdrawerpodcast.com.
Yeah, that's our website. I was to do that at the end, though.
I don't know.
You're all messed up.
I am. That's fine. It's okay. You know, I actually noticed a couple of things because I go back and I listen back to our episodes. One, because it's just the paranoia of the quality assurance.
This is why I don't listen. I don't want to know.
Okay. Things that I do.
Okay.
Things I do all the time. One.
Oh, okay.
Regardless.
Uh-huh.
I say that a lot.
You do?
I say it all the fucking time. I was listening to the episode, we didn't have a guest. We was just, it was the Salem and Dusty survive a recording.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Yep.
And I said regardless like maybe 7 times. 7 or 8 times.
Do I have a phrase I do?
Not on air. You have a lot of phrases that you do.
No,
you call me mean, nasty son of a gun all the time.
Well,
You do that a lot. But
on air, though?
On air, I can't, I don't know.
I was just wondering that because the reason why I'm asking is I was trained not to do that kind of thing. Doing customer service, you're not supposed to.
What, repeat yourself?
Yeah.
You answer the phone the same time.
It's a trigger.
No,
it's a
while
trigger.
you're on with the same customer. I get it.
It's a trigger.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know if I've forgotten my training because it's been, since Robin was born, since I worked.
I don't know.
Doing that job.
It all depends. Like, what do you mean by training? Repetition. Do you mean like me saying regardless over and over again, or do you mean like let's say you have a product. The product in my case when I was customer service was a listcert. If I said listcert a bunch of times because I'm talking about it.
Well, you're talking about the product. No, by saying the word like too much.
Those are pause words.
Like you're regardless.
Regardless is a pause word for me. I have a lot of strange pause words. Regardless. Yeah. It's just what I'm doing right now. I'm sitting here trying to, as I talk, I'm thinking of the sentence in my head, and as I'm trying to say it, I pause either by literally just pausing and having dead air for a moment, or I say like, or and, or I overextend the word or. No, that's just human nature. Actually, fun fact: in China.
Oh no!
Here we go. In China, one of their pause words.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get shat on for this one. Niga.
And what's that mean?
It's just a pause thing. I don't know what it means. It's just something that the Chinese people will say.
Well, that's interesting.
As a pause thing. It's niga.
To be honest, I'm always scared to go back and listen to our episodes because I don't want to realize that I'm actually sounding stupid.
Trust me, you sound stupid.
See, I knew it.
No. I'm not saying. I'm saying that just to be rude.
Oh.
you sound all right. We sound okay.
All right.
We sound okay. I'm not actually upset, so to speak.
That's good.
I say that a lot too, so to speak.
You do.
I do that. I'm catching myself.
Now you're gonna catch yourself.
I need one of those.
Maybe you shouldn't listen to us.
I need one of those Zephyr Zeros.
Thank you.
Zephyr Zero soundboards and just have a bang every time.
Give me a second. I'm getting kitty kisses.
Oh, shut up.
I love you too, Cinder.
It's not a sock drawer recording without Cinder
kisses.
Kissing her cat. What a fucking dick.
He puts his nose there and asks for kisses. I have to kiss the nose.
I get it. Whatever. Hey, you know what? I've got a beer cracked. I'm alright.
You're good? You're good?
Kind of.
I'm not good. No, I'm better. Yes, I am. But anyway,
do we have and I'm not trying to talk about it right now, but do we have a movie lined up that we watch? Because I don't recall watching one.
We do. I wish we didn't, but we'll go over that.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but you have a very solemn. Is it the Doom one?
God dang it. Yes.
It's the Doom.
I hate you. You know
Doom,
that. We
Doom
can't talk about it right now.
No.
That's for later.
I know it's for later. Doom Armageddon. We're gonna be doing a review of Doom Armageddon later in the episode. If you haven't watched it, good for you.
No.
We'll get to it later. We'll get to it later. It's spoilers. Spoilers are good for you. They put hair on your chest.
Why would I want hair on my chest? I'm
Shut
a
up.
girl.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
I know what I say almost every podcast. I need to fire you and get someone better.
Yeah, we've gone over that though. we've literally addressed that on air.
I actually had someone offer.
What did you say?
No, I kind of like you.
Ugh.
I know.
It's just convenient for you. We're able to converge here.
How many? There's no other co-host.
Studio.
I can literally go, hey, what are you doing right now? Oh, get your butt over here. Sit in front of the microphone. I abuse the situation.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
Throwing it out there.
Well, what were you actually doing right now? What did I actually interrupt this time?
I was playing Minecraft.
Yeah, that sounds like a so important thing to do.
I like playing Minecraft. It's fun.
So
Okay,
do I.
I'm on my weekend.
So do I. We share the same servers with our friends and with each other.
Yeah. Okay. Dusty.
Yeah.
I work. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I put a 40 in. All right.
Only 40?
These days, yeah.
I thought you worked longer this week.
Well, I did this week, but
Or either you're lying to me trying to avoid my texts.
okay. I had a feeling eventually I was going to get into this story for this recording, so I'm going to get into it. Yes, I had a longer week. The reason why is my Tuesday into Wednesday. Normally I get out on one of those days. I get out at like 2:30 because I just get done so quickly.
Okay.
I got out at 7:30.
Holy crap.
Well, thing is that there was a mandatory meeting that everyone had to be at.
But still.
Mandatory meeting at 7.
That's what, 14 hours? 15?
It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know. Okay, fuck it. Let's do the math. 5 o'clock to 5 o'clock is 12, and then two more hours is 14 there.
But that mandatory meeting started at 7. How long did you stay?
7:30 is what I said.
7:30. So that's
Mandatory.
12 and a half hours.
Sure. That drops down to 12 hours. You take a half hour for lunch. But regardless.
Oh, okay. What?
I did it again. I did the regardless again.
Oh.
I need a fucking thing that I can click and just
How about I start saying it? Regardless.
No.
Okay, it doesn't sound as good, huh?
No, I don't.
Okay.
So the mandatory meeting, I had a feeling what it was about, because normally they don't care if I'm there. You know? They go, Salem, it's 7 o'clock mandatory meeting. Like, you don't have to go to it because you're the night shift guy.
Yeah.
Like, I sleep at 7 o'clock. I'm in bed. So I was like, all right, I have a general feeling of what's going on. The coronavirus bullshit going around. Turns out, after 100 years, my company's been around since 1920.
That's a long time.
100 years, the company got sold.
Oh, that's sad.
Yep. Come June, well, for me, come May 29th, I think it is. Okay. May 28th or 29th. Come May 28th, I will no longer be employed due to severance. That's just how it is. There's going to be... Well, you know what severance is.
Yes.
You've been through severance.
Yes. It's different for every company, though, and it depends on how long you've worked, so you need to find out more information.
But the idea... Well, I do have the information. The idea of severance is a good learning topic for younger viewers. Or younger listeners. People who don't... maybe not understand what severance is.
Do you want me to try to explain it?
Well, I mean, we can explain it together if you want to try to explain it, because here's the thing. I had to explain it to my coworkers coworkers that were my age, who have never understood what severance is, and wanted to just up and leave because, they're selling the company anyway. I might as well just go and get another job somewhere else. And No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Let me guess. You remembered me talking about when I had severance?
Well, I have a general understanding. I had a general understanding of how severance works. I also sat down and talked with my bosses, who are no longer my bosses. Look at that.
They are.
They are kind of.
Until.
Oh, they're not. They're
May,
not.
Whatever.
They're not treating it like it. Yeah. I had a good talk with them about how things kind of operate.
Severance is actually really good.
Severance is
so much better than laid off.
It's a shitty situation, but it's a really good situation to be in when it comes to termination from a job.
Yes.
Whether you have your options of quitting, being fired, being laid off, and severance, and I would choose severance every fucking day of the week.
Yes.
Severance is because you get if you stay on all the way to the end, you get your severance package. Yep. Okay. I'm going to be getting all of my vacation days that I haven't took because they just renewed on the 11th of April. Like, I haven't took them. That's a week, I think. 7 days of it. That I'm getting all my sick days that I don't take because I don't take sick days. Mm-hmm. Not even during the coronavirus, I don't take sick days. Good thing, right? There's a severance package. I'm assuming most companies do between either $500 to $1,000 a year that you've been there, I think. Is that how that works?
No. How it usually works is, depending on how long you've worked there, you'll get paid for so many weeks. Mm-hmm. So, like, when I got severance package from Chase, I had worked there for 10 years, so I got paid 10 months salary, plus my insurance was covered during that time frame.
God, fuck. Oh, I've got paperwork on...
So, odds are, because you've been there, what, a year?
It's been a year.
So, you're going to get at least a week or two paid. Yeah. And your insurance for that time period, it's not going to be a lot. It's only a year, and then
week or two paid is more than 500. So
that's good. You'll put in for unemployment.
I was sitting on thinking 500 was going to be it, but yeah, everyone's got a different idea of what they want to do for kind of moving forward.
Well, the thing is how can you have an idea right now with the virus? No one's hiring. No one's doing anything.
You'd be surprised.
Really?
You would be surprised. I just going around, I see a lot of hiring specifically Class B and Class A CDLs.
But you don't have that.
I know I don't have that, but the majority of the people I work with do. Okay? I see that everywhere. People hiring driver.
So most people you work with will be fine. You just got to figure out what you're going to do.
We got sold to a company, one of our competitors, another one of the beer distributors in the area. Okay, the place in Syracuse that we have got sold to some other competitor out in Syracuse, and then we got sold to a different competitor that is out this way.
That makes sense. They're probably needing the routes to help pay for their
Exactly. People. They own the routes now. They own the product. Okay, we're gonna chunk the trucks because the trucks are shit. The guy, the owner of the company. I don't want to say the name of the company.
No, don't do that.
But he's gonna he's probably gonna chunk the trucks or sell them.
It's gonna go to auction.
Or go to auction.
When companies sell and it's only the routes and product, everything that's left over will go to auction.
But he still owns the building. The building that he rents out to 3 different companies.
So he'll just rent it out to somebody else.
He'll rent out that space to someone else.
But the stuff inside is gonna go for auction. It's guaranteed.
Oh, sure. Well, the idea is to try to sell as much of that shit as possible. Mm-hmm. But if it were me, I'd chunk those trucks.
No, because there's always some idiot out there that will buy it. Even if you get $1,000 out of it, it's still more money.
True. I know those trucks are well over 26,000 pounds. All of them. All of them are over 26,000 pounds.
They're going to get quite a few thousand. So.
Just off of But
I'm sorry to hear about that, though.
It happens.
But at least you've got time to find a job and figure out what you want to do.
My literal sentence that came out of my mouth when I heard from the CEO of the company, because it was a big Zoom call thing that they didn't know how to do, so it was just a phone sitting there on speakerphone. The literal words out of my mouth, and we were on like a mute, so that he didn't hear it. It's just us talking amongst each other. Was well, I will take meetings that could have been an email for $500, Alex.
Yeah, but they probably wanted to be personal about it.
I'm just for my sake.
Well,
for my sake. I knew I knew.
Probably everybody did. How often have you had mandatory meetings?
They happen at least once a blue moon, which is 2 or 3 months.
So that tells you something right there.
But no. The mandatory meetings are for the drivers' meetings.
That means I won't get any more ham.
No.
I really like that ham.
No more ham for you.
Oh well.
I don't know, but everyone has sort of a different idea of how they want to operate after the severance is all done and the company is sold. Well, it's sold, but like
what I recommend? 2 weeks before the end date happens, you start looking around to figure out what you want to do. Because most places it takes a couple weeks to get hired. That because unemployment, from what I was talking to some of my friends, is not going well in New York. It's very hard to get through. It's very hard to get it. It's very hard.
Well, with severance, I'm probably going to be accepted right away through.
No. It's called their phones and the websites are overloaded. People are having a hard time getting to
currently,
apply.
but this is a month away.
No, we don't know.
We'll never know.
I recommend you start looking 2 weeks ahead. Just
I know 2 weeks ahead before it starts happening. I'll be looking around. But the thing that I want to really do is keep my eye on what the coronavirus is doing by the time June 1st runs around, or by the time those 2 weeks before June 1st come around. If the coronavirus still seems to be running rampant, and our government is still saying, hey, you gotta fucking stay home and all that stuff, I might fucking just jump on the unemployment bandwagon. I don't care how long it takes me. Because I'm making a severance package. I'm still making another 5 paychecks. I'm going to be having a pretty decent amount of money until... And I still... Right now, I have a very decent amount of money saved up. I'm comfortable. If I lost my job right now... I can
see that.
I'm comfortable. I might hang out for a couple weeks on unemployment just to fucking relax for a bit. And see how this coronavirus thing is going. I can see that. Get a level head. Because who knows if what I do for a living is even my career. I'm not sitting there loving well, I love that job.
I was gonna say you like,
but I'm more so the kind of guy that's like, this is what I do right now. I've had tons and tons of different jobs, but this is the kind of job I could have probably stayed at for a long time, gotten tenure from it, blah blah blah.
Yeah, the way you talked about it, I thought that was gonna be it for you.
It is a good job. Especially the shit that I do. I worked alone. It was so nice. It was so nice to just blast tunes in my radio.
I don't see any way you're going to get another job like that.
Be my own boss.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I'm sorry.
You never know.
But as I said, wait for 2 weeks right now and just enjoy until up to that point.
I seriously tend to work for a lot of like underdogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of companies that have competitors that are pretty big, but they're just the small town guys.
Unfortunately, you're not going to find those companies. They're going under.
Oh, I know. Those fucking companies. That's exactly why the fuck this place is going. Jesus fucking Christ, really?
I'm sorry. I ate some interesting stuff for dinner and
Jesus fucking on air. I hope the mic caught that.
I
want to.
I hope the mic did not catch that.
I'm quality checking this episode.
No.
Again. I am definitely. I will stay here. I will pop another beer and I will quality check this episode.
You really don't need to.
I'm looking at the recording right now. It's about 17 minutes and 40 seconds in.
No.
You can listen to Dusty rip it.
Did you have to point it out? Yep. I don't think the mic heard that. I don't think anyone would even know that happened until you pointed that out.
It's just like that little part in Hey Jude. Little teeny tiny part in Hey Jude. The studio recording version of it. You can just, I can't remember the part of the song, but you can just barely hear. I think it's John Lennon going.
Yes, it is.
Fuck or something like that because he fucked up one of his chords.
Yep. But yeah.
And I can never unhear it.
Well, I'm hoping that they didn't hear this.
Well, they know about it.
They know about it. Yeah, you just embarrassed the crap out of me. I'm so glad this isn't video.
Oh, it's fine. I remember the last episode that we recorded where I did that singing thing that I did. I went back and listened to it. I was way too close to the microphone.
No.
It sounded good as I was doing it. It sounded
good to me.
Sounded good as I was doing it, but I was too close to the microphone and just how the sound picked out. It was a flop, but I said it was going to be a flop.
Well,
I was saying over and over again it was going to be a flop. So that's just how it is.
That is how it is.
You pick yourself up by the bootstraps and keep recording.
And before you start attacking me about boxes,
I know. You got new dishes.
Yes.
You got new dishes. I'm actually pretty proud of that.
That was a surprise because I didn't think with my birthday and everything that people, one, would remember because of virus.
Yeah.
And two, to actually go on my wish list. Both my sisters I think must have talked to each other because they each got a set of dishes, the same ones.
Yeah.
That I actually wanted. Yeah. So now I can have company over.
Well, that's one thing I don't care much about. How like if you order dishes online, or how dishes actually come like at the store, they'll come in a set of, designed for four. Yes. 4 plates, 4 smaller plates.
It's always a family bowls. Of 4.
Always a family of 4. The thing is that a good setup is 8.
Yes, because I like to have people over. So I mean, right now
But you had it. You've got that setup of 8.
Yes, and they're beautiful, black and purple. And the boxes you see behind you are the old dishes that my mother was kind enough to give me when I moved into here, with giant apples on them from the 80s. So I packaged them up in the same boxes that the other dishes came in, so that when the Salvation Army ever opens again, I can donate them without breakage.
You sure the donation part of the Salvation Army is closed? I think they might be. No, I would not take donations if I was the Salvation Army. No, absolutely not. Never mind.
It's not safe.
I brain farted on that one.
No.
I would absolutely not.
There's going to be no donations of any kind because of virus.
Yep.
So I don't know where I'm going to store those.
Especially with how long it lives on cardboard.
Maybe I should store those at your place.
I have the room.
Because I don't.
So it's not like I need the dishes. I am
giant apples.
I am an incredible fucking stickler about my dishes. Okay, if my dishes are all the same. Okay, I mean my silverware is all the same kind of silverware. My plates and my bowls and they're all the same style, like what you've got now. But all of my dishes are like I used to live at a place down in PA. It wasn't my dishes when I was living down there. He had all sorts of different size and style plates and bowls and just all the kind of just random stuff that he must have inherited or something. Oh my god.
Well, then whatever you do, don't look in the cupboard next to my dishes, because my serving bowls and stuff do not match the new dishes. They still have giant apples on them.
Well, that's fine. You just got new dishes that only came as the small saucers, the plates and whatnot. You're probably gonna go and look for
when the virus is over. I can't go shopping. Oh wait, I can add it to the list for when you go shopping for me, and you can find the stuff for me.
I can keep an eye out for you, but I'm not gonna promise you anything. If I'm not buying food for you, that's what I do for you when I go shopping. I'll buy your food. Okay, I'm not gonna pick up your miscellaneous bullshit. In fact, I don't even think Walmart should even be trying to sell the sort of non-essentials like electronics.
They are though.
Oneida isn't.
Well, that's different.
I know, but
wait! I forgot.
What's up?
I need your help.
Fuck. What do you need?
I need you to hang curtains.
Why?
Because the living room...
You've got blinds.
Yes, but see, if you sit over there, about 2 o'clock...
I'm already looking at it. I'm sorry. I'm already looking at it. The sun, about 2 o'clock, is...
right there.
Right
and coming. That glares on my TV, and I can't see it.
And it glares right into your face.
It's awful.
Yeah. Either you switch your couch around...
I'm not doing that.
Or you put out blackout curtains.
I've got blackout curtains right there. I've got handy dandy...
Well, fuck, look at that. I didn't even see those.
I got handy dandy rods with little acorns on the end. And I just need you to put them up there.
Yeah, whatever. Just set the tools up for me, whatever.
I can do that.
I'm not doing that tonight.
No, you would wake up the neighbors. And my children. Everybody's asleep. But yeah, I would like that, because then I could actually not have to worry about glare.
What are you, like, watching TV, playing video games, and it's just getting in your face?
It's just right there.
Yeah, I'd hate it.
I can't see it.
I've positioned my chair. It's far away from my windows. It's in the sun.
My living room's too small because I have the recording stuff in one corner. If I didn't have the recording stuff in one corner, I wouldn't have this issue.
I actually don't even have blinds or shades on my windows.
How do you get away with that?
What do you mean, how do I get away with that?
Don't the neighbors look in and see you naked?
Okay. I am on the 2nd floor.
Okay.
So if they want to look in and see me naked, That's their fucking problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Remind me not to go by your house and look at the windows.
But I'm also not set up in a way so that anyone can look in and see me naked.
Oh, okay.
That's just my living room. My room has...
I will admit I made the mistake once of going to the kitchen naked. And the blinds were up. And the neighbor waved at me.
Congratulations.
So that happened.
I mean, lucky for...
She was out with her dog and was waving hi. Yep. So that happened. I've learned. Blinds down.
You said your kitchen, right?
Yes.
I've been in your kitchen, obviously. I raid your fridge all the time.
Yeah.
I've seen the windows in your kitchen. I've seen the setup of your kitchen.
Yeah.
You had to be, like, pressed up against those windows.
I was getting stuff from that table I've got with the different stuff.
Jeez. What the fuck?
And I made eye contact, and she was there. I was there. She waved. I went, oh crap, blinds down. Oh look, Cinder's making noise again. This is great.
What the fuck did he just do? Can you check that?
I will go check. You keep talking, but yeah.
Please stand by. We're checking out what the cat just destroyed. Please stand by. We are checking out what the cat just fucked up. Please stand by.
Table I was just talking about. He just knocked all the different oils and stuff off.
There's a bunch of oils on the table, on the floor. Did you pick them up?
Nope.
Dedication to the podcast.
The podcast is more important. I'll clean it up after. Besides, if I put it back, he'll just knock it down. He's trying to get attention.
Oh, the fuck ever, you stupid little shit. Just climb back up on her lap. It worked last time. She pet you. I don't know.
But yeah.
Oh man, my cat would never do this.
We have different cats. I have a Norwegian forest cat that's a bad cat. Now he's climbing in the box.
My cat's probably passed the fuck out.
Well, yeah, it's late for everyone in the world but us.
I don't know. My cat hangs out with me at these hours. Is active and up and around and doing stuff because these are the hours that I'm active and up and around and doing stuff.
Oh, I do have good news for you.
Quack.
I used a little bit of my relief check.
Okay.
I got us a PC coming so that we should have better podcasts.
I think we have good podcasts now. I get it. No, I get it. You've got different megabits per second and RAM and all that stuff.
Well, what you're not aware of because you haven't done them yet, I did a video podcast. A live episode that actually scared the crap out of me.
With MW Holiday.
Yeah, I didn't talk to you about that, did I?
No.
Yeah, because I went into it not knowing what to expect.
Yeah.
And it turned out it was not only video, it was live on Facebook, and people asked questions. Their fans actually typed in questions, and we talked about them while we were on the air.
That's fucking dope.
It was dope and nerve-wracking at the same time.
Dope. I would relish in that shit.
So, actually, I enjoyed it immensely. I'm not going to lie. And they had a ball. They kept going, oh my god, you are such an unusual person.
Is that episode posted?
It was posted live where you could listen to it again on our Socktor, actually. It should still be there. I think that's how they do it.
Okay, I'll have to look into it. But I had no idea. Well, I mean, I knew that you were set up to do the recording of MW Holiday.
The problem is I could not use my computer. Anytime there's some kind of video conference where, like my doctor's appointment, like that, the computer goes no. And it's just because it's old. I'm gonna take a look at it. So if I can't figure it out for you, I'm gonna see if I can get together with my friend Marcin. Because I was 7 minutes late because I couldn't get it to work, so I finally had to use my smartphone and do it that way and so the entire interview I've got the smartphone trying to keep myself in it. I'm sure I made people sick. It was not the best way to do it. I would literally have just kind of put the smartphone like that. Oh, where were you when I was doing this? You fucking idiot. Did you not think of that? No, I did not think of that. I didn't think of propping my phone up against something. I didn't. God. But it was. You are such a lost fucking cause. It was funny though, because I went into that because you're supposed to talk about embarrassing stories or interesting stories. I went into that with a whole fucking embarrassing story right there. I went into it with a whole bunch of stories I was going to say, but we got so much audience impact of oh wow, that happened to me too. That I didn't actually get many
that's
stories
the curse of podcasting on live air with people.
But it was cool because that meant they were identifying with what I was talking about. Yeah. It felt good. So that was I really enjoyed it.
Believe it or not, people have so much shit in common with each other.
That's what's neat. You never think about it. Well, what was funny though, the whole time I was doing my stories, like, oh my god, they just kept going. You are so unique. The stuff that's happened to you. They were just blown away by some of my stories because I guess not everybody has had a concussion where they forgot a day and yet still woke up and handed out brochures to join your group for fighting. You know, stuff like. I guess that's not normal.
it's normal to people.
Not everybody's run around as a Klingon with a whip on their belt, and you had to, keep people in line.
You tell that story to people like me or Ed, we'll just go, yeah, that's normal, whatever, we've done it before.
But it's just, but yeah, it just, they were just listening to the story, and they just, I don't know, they liked it enough. They said they would love to do it again because they know I've got more stories. They'd actually like to have you on too because they figured that we both together would have some interesting stories.
Yeah. How many times have you had a concussion again?
I 22 or 23 now.
That's fucked up. I want to say that I have had a few.
There's only one that was bad enough that landed me in the hospital for that story where I don't remember the day. I only remember packing to go, and then I remember waking up in a CAT scan. In between is gone.
I couldn't tell you how many concussions I've had because I grew up poor. Going to the doctor just wasn't a fucking thing. Despite the fact that we did have insurance, it was still shitty insurance and copays. Just my mom didn't want to do copays. But
oh, if you had kid concussions. Yeah, there's probably
No, I'm not talking kid concussions. I'm talking like still on Ma's insurance because you're still on your parents until you're 26, and I was gonna reap the fuck out of that until
back then.
Yeah.
No, most of my concussions were back before we had insurance. We went through on unemployment time and stuff, so I didn't have insurance, so I didn't go either.
But the thing is, I used to play a ton of backyard football, and I'm not talking about like, get them together, backyard football, everyone plays, touch or whatever, No, I used to go to a college, Roberts Westland in Chilai, and I'd get together with the athletes there. That I would actually be I was the one who started the Facebook group, and I was the one who got everyone together. It was every Sunday, 2:00. Get together on the turf. We had a 7-on-7 every week, and it was awesome. But we fucked each other up. No pads, no nothing. We went balls to the wall.
That's pretty much how I got mine, except for it was sword fighting. But yeah, no padding, no nothing.
And there was a while where I was like, okay, I need to play safety for a bit. I need to play safety for a couple of weeks.
Did I tell you my favorite story of the concussion I got? That I'm glad I got it because it felt so good. Not the concussion, but what led up to it.
Okay.
Okay. Picture this: we're in the middle of a battle. There's about 500 people on the battlefield.
Okay. The
other team's cheating.
How so? How do you cheat?
Basically, with the Dagger battle games, and how it works is it's basically full contact sword fighting. It's like football with sticks.
I know Dag.
Okay, but these guys might not.
Oh, right.
So it's full contact with sticks, and you have to, if you get hit in the arm, you lose an arm. Get hit in the chest, you die, you fall down. Yeah. You got to. These people were not taking their hits, and there was 2 people in particular that were not.
Okay.
And I might have got a little.
Is this the catapult?
Yes, this is that story.
This is the shield catapult story. Okay. Okay, keep going.
Okay. Mind you, I'm 5'1". For those of you who don't know, most people would think that's not.
She's like a little marshmallow.
Thank you. I'm not fat. But
I didn't say you were fat. I'm just saying you're like a little marshmallow. Marshmallows, I can chuck those fucking things.
So I get pissed, right. And I grab my undead because basically I fight as Narnia, but at this point in time, I also would lead the undead into battle because their leader was injured. So
Dag Nation represent. Anyway.
So we're talking large, 6'5", heavy set guys. Mm-hmm. I grabbed my guys and I went, those 2 over there I want. And they're like, and most of them called me Mom. And they're like, Mom, they're in the middle now. You're not getting to them. I'm like, you fucking get in front of me. Now, I didn't swear back then, but I did this day. And I
You don't swear now.
That's true. You make me a hole, and you get me in there. And they're like, I don't think this is going to work. I'm like, we'll get close enough. If not, we'll go to plan B. So
this hole making process is called a wedge.
Yep. So basically what happens is the guys in front make a wedge formation. Mm-hmm. I go in the middle. I've got guys behind, and we start screaming, make a hole, coming through, make a hole. And we get up to the front, and they hit that line, and they try to make a hole, mm-hmm. get repulsed.
Yeah.
Does not work. So I just scream, plan B, and the guys ahead of me get down. They give me their backs, and I run up their backs, and I vault over the front line to get to where I wanted to be, and I pummel those two assholes into the ground. Mm-hmm. And then two spears come across, hit me on each side of my head.
I'm sitting here listening to your story. I already know the story, and I know that I'm sitting here listening to your story, and I'm just like, oh my god. Thinking of battle strategies, going wedge formation immediately to box formation as soon as you get to where you want to go. Oh man, put your fucking pole arms over your shields. I'm just sitting here like,
yeah, I just vaulted over the front line, landed. I got the two guys I wanted. The two spears come across, knock me out. I stand there, and the people that are on that side, some of them know me. They went, Mom, and I'm at this point, I'm fuzzy. And I'm like, I've got this. I should go to the res point where you can come back to life. And they're like, I don't think so. Can you walk? And I try to walk, and I go down like a ton of bricks. And one of the guys over there that is one of my close personal friends just scoops me up and goes, nope, and runs me out to the tree line, sits me down and goes, how many fingers am I holding up? And I said 4, and there was only 2. Mm-hmm. That's when we knew I had a problem again. But it was worth it.
One of my concussions in high school football. So normally a helmet, especially the padded helmets that you have in football, are supposed to help you prevent concussions. Especially these days, they're specifically designed against concussion. But one of the worst parts of the helmet is the face mask, and I'm not saying that it's the worst part, but for bad reasons, it's just because it kind of juts out a bit.
Yes.
Especially when you're as small as a high school football player is. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We're still growing people, and even me, I was a tiny little dude, but the thing is that face mask juts out a bit far. And when you take a shoulder pad to that face mask from the side, ooh, and that thing just whips your head,
that'll do it.
That'll fucking do it.
That'll do it.
That'll fucking do it right there. That's one of the best ways to knock the fuck out of somebody. You'd think punch them in the temple or something stupid like that. No, punch them in the jaw. When their jaw is loose, oh, yeah. That's why people wear the mouth guards.
I've seen people go down doing that.
Yeah, you punch them in the jaw because the jaw goes out, mm-hmm. Okay, and it fucking snaps their head back and it snaps their arm back, and you're not trying to break anything, but you're knocking their fucking brain around in their head, and that's what puts them down or really fucks them up.
Oh, I know. That's part of the reason why I had to leave Dagger Battle Games, is because I had too many concussions, and after the one with the hospital, I actually had brain damage. And it doesn't get better.
You've got some serious brain damage.
Yes, I do. So I can't do addition, subtraction anymore. My memory is not where it needs to be.
God. Your math is fucking horrible.
And I used to be a math whiz. I used to be a math tutor. That side of the brain's gone. So here's the message behind that, folks. Helmets are your friend.
I'm kind of really glad that my physical life is dying down. Not necessarily dying down.
I was going to say, I miss the sword fighting, though, because lifesteal's safer.
No. Lifesteal is safer, but we're also doing a lot of training to make it as safe as possible. Yes. We do a lot more training than we do life combat.
And it's amazing, because I don't get bruises, I don't get concussions. Yeah. I'm so much safer.
Because the Vikings in Vermont are really fucking smart people, and I love them.
Yes,
and I love them, and
they'll go out of the way to keep me safe, and it's great.
But
yeah, when so you mean by slowing down, you mean not
slowing? I'm not being as dumb. I'm not playing backyard football with a bunch of big ass guys. I'm not being stupid with my choices. I'm not really even LARPing much anymore, and I've had a lot of dumb shit happen. I broke my fucking hand at LARP by punching a table because my character was angry.
Yeah, that's true, because when the coronavirus comes back, we're going to be doing one weekend a month like we were, helping out with Altera, but it's still we're going to be safer, I'm assuming, doing it.
I completely forgot that they wanted to debut in April.
Yeah, unfortunately, the debuts can't happen.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, sure, it happened.
That's exactly it. I'm looking forward to it, because eventually it's going to happen, but you got to get to that point.
How's that headset doing for you?
They made so much fun of me on that podcast that we were just talking about, the holiday one.
Yeah.
Because they're like, okay, just put on your earbuds, plug it into your phone, we'll do this. Because they're sitting there with earbuds in it. So I put on my new headset. No,
I cannot do earbuds.
I can't do earbuds, it hurts. They both look at me and they went, is that bubblegum pink? And I'm like, yep. And they're like, you look like Princess Leia with bubblegum for hair. And
who fucking cares? They work. They're really good quality.
My only question to them was, can you hear me? How's the mic? Oh, sounds great. I'm like, there we go. It does not bother me. I'm wearing these things because they're comfortable and it's good quality.
It's a dope headset. I'm going to put it on real quick.
It's comfortable. It's weird, though, because the gel makes your ears cool.
Put that shit on here real quick.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
You're not stealing them.
Who'd you get these from?
That was from one of my best friends. Her name is Hillary.
Hillary?
And
fucking tell Hillary that my birthday is May 7th.
It is not. But yeah, no, it's I didn't expect her to send me something that nice. I've never had what are they called, razors, but I'm glad that she spoiled me, because I've been helping her through some hard stuff, and she felt like she wanted to give me something special, and this will help our podcast. It was nice that she wanted to help the podcast listen to it, she got it for us.
Did you get the splitters?
Yeah, I did. We're gonna eat it tomorrow, because I think we're doing a podcast tomorrow.
Sweet. We're recording with someone tomorrow. I don't even remember who.
Well, I'm not going to say, because it could fall through, because the host is extremely busy.
Yeah.
It happens when you have a baby.
You know?
It happens when you have a baby. It's hard to schedule around it. So if it happens, it'll be awesome. If it doesn't, we won't talk about it. So. Do you
wanna take this time now to
No.
Not to go over the movie?
We have to, because Kat's waiting for it. But,
yeah, well, it doesn't matter when it comes in the podcast.
No, it's not that.
I know you don't want to go over the
I hate you for this one.
I don't know. It was
the worst movie I've seen in months.
No. Well, yes, that is true. But it wasn't a horrible movie. It was the worst we've seen in months, because that's just straight up how it was.
What's the name of the stupid thing again?
Doom.
I'm going to use my phone.
I don't know, Doom Armageddon or something like that.
I'm out of this conversation.
Yeah,
no, it's based on a video game, right?
Yeah, it's based on Doom. Everyone's going nuts over Doom Eternal. Came out on the 20th of April, or 20th of March or something like that, I believe. Definitely not the 20th of April. Something like that.
It came out recently.
Okay. Everyone's going nuts over Doom Eternal, but Doom Annihilation was, I don't know, I think it was 2018 or something like that, 2017. And they did a really good job of showing a lot of the realism of how military squads would go through.
That's the only realistic thing.
I was so impressed with that, but you're sitting there watching it going like, okay...
The sets,
he turns a corner.
The weapons, the monsters, everything was so badly done. I could do better in my basement.
They're turning a corner, and they're doing a procedure of how to go through that corner, and it's really well done. But, oh, look, another corner. There it is. They're turning that corner now. Oh my fucking god. Is this the entire fucking movie?
It was bad.
It was
highly predictable.
Yeah, it was
some of the worst sets, predictable. Garb, special effects. I mean, it literally looked like somebody had...
And they tried their best to do budget. They tried their best to do one of those Captain America grabbing the fucking Mjolnir moments of revealing the BFG and the fucking... Okay, whatever.
It felt like... The whole thing felt like my neighbors decided to film something and they put it on the TV, which is sad because this is supposed to be based on a video game, which you would think would mean they would have a budget.
No, video game movies are fucking horrible.
Why don't they?
Video game movies are fucking horrible.
Then why make them?
I don't know, because they try. They're trying. It was a good try. It was a really good try.
Halfway through, I begged you to let me go to bed. I hated it, and you said no. I have to watch the whole thing. I was willing to leave you on my couch, watch it, and let you go home when you're done. And I was just gonna go to bed, but no. For the podcast, we have to watch the entire episode, even though it did not get better.
I don't know. I think it was some sort of precursor to the games or something stupid like that. Because there was no Doom guy in it, you know. You think, oh, Doom Annihilation, there's gonna be Doom guy, right? No Doom guy.
I don't know. All I know is I've heard that they're doing another Doom one.
The fuck?
I heard they were, but it's not going to be these people.
Okay.
Isn't that the one with the Momoa guy? I thought I said.
Jason Momoa?
No, that's a different. He's doing a different video game.
Oh, right. Now I gotta. I remember hearing something about Jason Momoa being part of a video game, and now I've got to sit here and wonder what the fuck it is.
I think it's a different movie.
Fuck.
Or a different video game.
I know it's a different video game.
Let me Google. I can Google.
God damn it. Stalling.
How do you spell his name?
Stand by. We are stalling while we are on Google. You don't know how to spell Jason Momoa?
The Jason part I got.
Oh my god. Momoa. Stalling. We are stalling on the air. This is the standby music of our stalling while we Google a video game thing starring Jason Momoa.
Okay,
Hurry
let's see. He is doing a video game adaptation of what?
He's doing a movie adaptation of...
It's loading.
It's loading. You have a shitty phone or maybe shitty Wi-Fi. You have a shitty phone. Come on, is it Just Cause?
It's just Cause.
It's Just Cause. Great, whatever. Everyone's cheering now. Yay, Just Cause.
I've never heard of it.
I've heard of it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to move on with my life.
Okay. So there you go.
You know, speaking of like films and movie adaptations of films and just how things are, blah blah blah, and since we talked about Just Cause and for some reason it reminded me of Dead Island, I'm kind of sad that we as a society have moved away from the zombie archetype.
What do you mean?
Because
there's zombie movies all the time.
I know, but like we really moved away from like the huge zombie blow up. Like 2007 to 2013 was like zombie everything.
I'm so glad we've moved past it because it was so overdone.
There's so much you can do with different kinds of zombies,
and especially not with the virus right now. I do not.
Well, not with the virus. I'm just saying, like one of my favorite movies is 28 Weeks Later. It's a zombie movie. It's really good. I actually don't like Zombieland. 1 or 2, Zombieland 1 or 2. Didn't like them because
I've never seen the 28 Days. It's like a horror movie.
It is a horror movie, you idiot.
Well, see, I like horror movies that are scary, not ones that are just blood and guts for no reason.
That's not blood and guts for no reason.
So maybe I should give it a chance?
Yes. Absolutely. 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later are really good fucking movies.
There's 2 of them?
Yes, there's 2 of them.
Oh.
You know, 1, 2. Like binary. But it's not. Zeros and ones are binary.
Remember, we just discussed I can't do math.
Right.
Okay.
I'm just saying, there are a lot of zombie movies that are really fucking good, and then zombie movies that are really bad. But a lot of zombie video games are incredible. Fucking Dying Light, Dead Island, but not any of the expansions. Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 are fucking phenomenal. Zombie games are fucking dope.
Yeah, but we just discussed movies from zombie games or not zombie games, but games don't work.
Movies from games don't work unless you're
Is there any movies that have been good from video games?
I can't remember if Forward Unto Dawn is a movie or not. There's a Halo movie. I can't remember. Halo Infinity. I can't remember. There's a Halo movie, but it was actually done pretty well.
Okay.
I can't fucking for the life of me.
All right.
I'm not like I love the Halo video games. I'm just not big into them anymore. But there was a movie that was pretty good, and there are actually some good Halo animes.
Hey, right now, the way I've been surviving the virus is I've been going back in time to watching movies from the 1960s that I really enjoy that were made by Disney, like That Darn Cat. So,
like what?
That Darn Cat.
That Darn Cat.
You've never seen That Darn Cat?
Never even heard of it.
Or the one with, or the movie with Barnaby the dog, the thief dog. No, you never saw that one either, huh?
No.
Wow.
You're taking me for somebody who knows anything about Disney.
Well, they're not cartoons. Disney,
even still,
back in the 60s, Disney came out with a bunch of comedy type style movies that usually had an animal in it.
Okay.
And it's like That Darn Cat is literally about a cat that a woman is kidnapped, and she actually puts her watch on it starts scratching help into it, and the FBI is trying to follow this annoying cat. They call him DC for short. Okay. He's an annoying cat. Yeah. They're trying to follow him to figure out where she is to save her. Okay. It's hilarious. And then the other one I was watching with Barnaby. Barnaby is a Saint Bernard that steals a necklace from some thieves, and it's a bunch of hilarity ensues. But yeah, it's just I've been watching old fun movies.
I don't know why I'm asking this right now. Maybe it's just out of curiosity. But what's your take of Titanic?
I actually enjoyed Titanic.
Help me out here.
What do you mean?
Just help me see what the fuck you see in that movie.
Well, one, you don't like romances.
I mean, people fucking die in a shipwreck. It's kind of fun.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those that cried at it, but I really enjoyed how they actually they did the research, so the ship was done right, and how it went down, the things that led up to the activity. Yeah. For me, the actual story of not the the main love story wasn't really what I was into. It was neat seeing how the steerage passengers were treated, and I like the history behind it.
I love the musicians going down with the ship, and that was about it. Oh, and the guy that jumped off the stern, and he fucking whacked his head on the propeller, and that was fun.
Oh my god.
I loved that part.
You are gruesome.
I know I'm gruesome.
Okay.
But that's it. That's about it for the movie Titanic. I just remember Titanic being an astronomically long movie.
It was long.
Fucking nothing.
It was long.
Nothing worthwhile.
I'm not one of those women because a lot of my female friends were like, oh my god, it's the most best romantic movie ever. Yes, I did think it dragged down a little long.
Way too fucking long.
But I don't think it was, I didn't think it was bad though. I enjoyed it. It's not one out. Let me put it this way. It's one of those that I thought was good, but not good enough to go back to watch. Does that make sense?
No, that makes sense. I get it. I understand. It's like I saw Ghost once with Patrick Swayze.
Yes.
I love Patrick Swayze, don't get me wrong.
Yes.
I saw Ghost once. I was like, all right, it's good enough for me. Yeah, I'm good.
I really enjoyed the movie Ghost. I enjoyed it immensely, but it's another one that I never want to go back and see again. You see it once. It's not like What Dreams May Come. That's the movie I've been wanting to show you.
What Dreams May Come?
Yes.
That's
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Not a comedy at all. It's a drama.
I know. I haven't watched the movie, but I know what you're getting. It's like Good Will Hunting with Will Smith. It's like you think, oh, Will Smith, he's a funny guy, right? Good Will Hunting.
Oh no.
No. No, it's the same general idea.
I gotta have you watch that sometime. I think you'll appreciate it.
Okay, well, fucking.
And you can talk about it on here.
I did notice a new movie that you have sitting right over there.
Oh yeah, that's because we're gonna be watching that for hopefully the next podcast.
Yes, because I suggested it to you, Nausicaa. So good job on getting that.
Because that's the reason why I want to do What Dreams May Come. Because if I watch Nausicaa, which you've seen already, I figure
I can't fucking remember for the life of me anything about Nausicaa. Well, I got to be honest with you.
It's like What Dreams May Come. I really love the movie, but I don't remember it very clearly. Yeah. So I figured this way we can both watch a movie that one of us enjoys but doesn't remember clearly, and the other person's never seen.
Yeah, well, that works. So I mean, if it's Studio Ghibli, I enjoy it. Fuck.
Well, yeah.
I don't like Ponyo.
I wouldn't know. I mean, I'm still getting to know these movies.
If you want to on your own time get and watch Ponyo, I think you might like it, but I don't like it.
I'm looking forward to seeing the one over there.
Yeah, Nausicaa's decent. I just can't fucking for the life of me. I know that I enjoyed it. I just can't like it. My next suggestion for you, by the way, if you want to write this down, is Laputa Castle in the Sky.
Didn't we just watch the Castle movie?
No, that's Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh. Sorry.
Laputa Castle in the Sky.
Is that still Ghibli?
Yes. I'm still going down the Studio Ghibli list for you.
Okay. Well, let's not confuse it, because right now we've got that movie and What Dreams May Come.
I know. I said if you wanted to write it down, you asshole.
I don't have a pen.
You always have your phone on you. Use your notepad on your phone.
My notepad's getting really full of stuff.
Then delete shit.
I probably should.
Oh my god.
Don't even look and see what's in my notepad. Okay?
I didn't plan on looking to see what was in your notepad. I just why don't you just delete something?
Because I need it.
For what? You fucking hoarder.
Hoarder of information.
Okay.
I've got recipes. I've got other stuff.
Oh my god, this is stuff that you need to handwrite and put in a binder.
Handwriting hurts unless you're going to do it for
me.
me.
Then type it. You type a lot on a computer.
I don't have a printer.
Oh my god. Wait until the coronavirus is over. Just save the files on a thumb drive. Wait until the coronavirus blows over. Have a pint. Go to the Winchester. Okay? And then when that's done, go to the library and print out your stupid fucking files. God, you are such a fucking train wreck of a human being.
That's why we work so well together, because you're not. See? Opposites work for podcasts.
Sure. That's
literally what I told the, because that's one thing they asked on holiday is, how would I describe our dynamic? And I said, we are opposite enough that it works. And they went, which, like, good and bad? I'm like, kind of? Because we have our, different stuff.
I get plenty of people telling me that I'm a good person, and I believe them.
I get that too.
I believe them.
So that's not it.
I don't know. I'm a patient-ish person.
Yes, you have to be. You deal with me.
I know. But like, I'm. How do I?
Because we're both good. We're both patient. We both believe in being kind.
Yeah.
But then we deviate because I tend to be nice and you tend to be grumpy.
I'm just a grumpy little shit. I'm relatively calm, and you can see that in the way that I react to a car about to crush me.
That is true. I would actually not be calm in that situation.
Yeah, no. Like my resting heart rate doesn't go anywhere unless I'm like sprinting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I spent so much time like playing poker to just know how to just be calm and read people.
How are we doing on time?
We're doing okay.
Okay.
If we want to start telling people where the fuck they can find us, because
do people actually want to find us?
Apparently they haven't found us already. Shrug. Hey man, I wonder where I can find these guys. And I'm listening to them right now. I have found them before.
Yes, but they don't know where to find the merchandise.
Oh yeah, the merch. We got merch.
And that link.
That link is on Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so
because I keep forgetting to put it on the website. My bad. I gotta figure that out.
I mean, I gotta be real with you guys. If you really want to find the sock drawer, I highly suggest going through the Realm of the Mist. So if you're looking for a quality podcast, just go to the Realm of the Mist. It's new Realm of the Mist on Spotify and Pandora.
Yep.
But then Realm of the Mist pretty much everywhere else. YouTube
and there's
and
a
Anchor.
Bunch new shows that they've premiered in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, the what was it? Hungry Trilobite.
Yep.
Was one. I think there was a brand new recording. I'm not sure. I think it just came out of. I mean, it just came out for us. Let's face it. This episode's gonna air in a couple of days. But just came out of the Venus Chan with Chris Rudder. It's not the Tinfoil Hat Society. It's the other one. Had to be said. I keep forgetting the name of that podcast. I don't know why, but it's so good. It's so good.
Isn't that the one we were on?
No.
Yes.
Yes. No. We weren't on that.
We weren't on that?
Venus was on our podcast.
That's why.
That's what it was.
It was
essentially her podcast.
We haven't been on hers yet. That's right.
Yeah, we asked her what her podcasts were about, and then she said it. I was like, oh, fuck it, let's just do it. Fuck the sock drawer. But you can find the Delivery Bros. You can find Press A Gaming. You can find After Hours.
Yep.
Breaking the Fourth Wall. A lot of great quality podcasts. Even MW Holiday is with us. And What's Your Effing Binge? So many great podcasts out there on Realm of the Mist.
Keep you busy for hours and hours. In this day and age, you need that, right?
Exactly. And if you like the sock drawer, you're gonna love these guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to shit on us. We're relatively basic. We're just two people that talk in a microphone. These guys have a general theme that they stick to. And in us, it's a conversation on the couch, which is actually pretty nice here and there. But if you're looking for, if you like gaming, the sister channel of Sounds Dicey Gaming for
yeah,
Realm of the Mist.
And they're getting ready to start up another D&D one.
Yeah, so did you just throw that?
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
I'm trying to tell people where to find us, you bastard. Twitter, SockDrawerSD.
Yes. Yep.
Fuck. We have a Patreon. If you want to support us on Patreon.
All the links of that. Basically, you go to the first pin page on the Facebook, and I've got links
on the Facebook. Find us on Facebook. We got links everywhere.
All the links there for every place we are, from the merchandise to the Patreon to the Discord.
Seriously. Find us on Facebook. Hashtag Shrug Life.
Yes.
Hashtag Ramble Rant. Hashtag My Questions Have Backstories. And fuck, there was another hashtag that I did last week, and I can't remember what it is.
Something.
I'm still figuring it out. Hashtag I'm still figuring it out.
By the way, hashtag Ramble Rant goes someplace else.
It does?
Yes, somebody else has it.
Oh, nice. Good for them.
So
fucking great mind.
It goes to us too, but it goes to them too.
Great mind. Well, yeah, I mean, there's hashtags that are just so common they'll go to one place or the other place. So fucking.
I just put it in to see what happened.
Whoever it is that also has got hashtag Ramble Rant, fucking good for you. That's a pretty dope hashtag. I like it. So awesome. And you know what? If you find those guys, check them out. I have no idea who the fuck they are. Support your local people, whatever they're doing. Support them. Fuck it, whatever.
Why not?
Be a good person about it. You know. But with that, we're gonna wrap up here. So everyone have a great week, and we will see you on Monday.